Hi. Hi, so it's the afternoon, and as I was going to finish this, I started to do it. Well, it's early, maybe an early one for my Thursday one, I know. Crazy. But yeah, this is not going to do what you know what I'm talking about tomorrow. This is about, BAA, the thing I watched this morning, with John Green, the author I just read, Baltimore Stars, Lois Lowry, my favorite author, that kid on Glee, and some guy who was on Autistic, all all were great. All of the everything we had was great, and I love that. But that's not what I'm gonna talk about. Well, sorry said something. I love her. I love everything that I love to give her. I love so many of her books. But what I really wanted to talk about was what you said. So there's this advice for writers to write what you know, and that's sound advice. It is. It really is sound advice. Yet, yet she thinks that we shouldn't do that. Like, I don't have the exact quote because I was watched it live, so I don't know where to go back and rewatch it. But she kind of said, don't do that. Don't just, don't be a first time writer and just write what you know. You should really go for it and write what you're like craving, what you think about at night, things like that. And I understand her point. I know someone was just trying to go with that, but no, we should still keep the advice that we should still keep the advice that we should write what we know. Because first of all, for first time writers, not first time people publishing a novel. People who write, there's people who just start writing and want to write a novel, and they're like, yeah, let's do this. It's, I mean, you have to write what you know. I think it's very, very important. And okay, so first of all, it's the comfort level, which is great. It's a lot more comfortable. You can work in your grammar, you can work in your writing style. You can have the most boring plot in the world, and if you get a full round characters from that, you're writing better. You are doing well. And you're writing what you know. And it's great. But yeah. So, I mean, and also, there's a lot of bad writing out there. And I think it's very fan fiction, which doesn't have a filter with as a publisher, but a lot of people don't write what they know, and it's clear in their writing. I mean, some people can trick us. Research helps, but you also need a first-hand account of a lot of things. I think personally, and like if you're doing a mental disorder, you can't just go off what MD says, because usually it's the stereotypes and wrong assumptions, and it just people who have a mental disorder, it's not you never respond well to that. And I don't know, personally, that's what I would think. And also, there's just a lot of things like high school kids. Sometimes they're not in high school on their right, and then they just assume what high school like to be television. And television usually gets it wrong. Yeah, just say that. Yeah, there's a lot of things television gets wrong that a lot of books mess up too, and writers mess up, and everyone messes up. Like how short pregnancy is. I mean, I know it's 9 months, and but like like the labor it's usually goes on for hours, and you can't even get there until contractions are like 4 minutes apart, I think. And a lot of shows don't do that. How much Mother do that, which is like, then labor goes too fast, and I mean, sometimes, whatever. It's a lot messier, but I mean, it's TV, so you can't do that messy. They can't have like blood and shit going everywhere. But there's other things like concussions. Pretty sure you can only be out for concussions for a couple minutes or seconds. And when you're out of a concussion for a whole day or like 4 days, you die. Like, you can't hit someone over the head and run and then get away because they will wake up for the next 3 hours. Like, that's not what happens. That's not life. You can't do that. And a lot of people mistake this as truth because it's in a lot of media. And it's wrong. It's incorrect. But yeah, also, I mean, no, it definitely helps with that. Like, you write what you know, and if you don't know it, you want to write about it, fine, do it. But, research it, learn about it. and have fun with it. And if it hasn't happened before, yeah, imagine it, go for it. But you should, I think you should read up on it as much as you can before you do anything. Like, I'm trying to write something about alien contact, and we haven't done that yet. And it's not even the first alien contact. This is way, way, way afterwards. So it's crazy. And alien, I don't understand why people do this. It just bugs me. And then I was reading the Sun person the other day. I'm not gonna name anything, but I mean, a lot of she was a good writer. I enjoyed her writing. She wrote eloquently. It was nice, and I enjoyed reading it. And she was past high school or high school level. In her bio it said, but she just made up the weirdest high school classes. And I don't care how special the high school is, because she didn't even say it was special at all. You don't have classes like that. It was really, really, really weird classes. I went to farm science, and we had our fair share of smart, ridiculous classes with smart, ridiculous people. But we didn't have things like that. Like, you can't, I don't think neuroscience is one of them, but it was just crazy things. And she went to high school, so I don't know what she's doing. Like, why would you? No, that's not a big deal. No, you can't just do that. It's not college. You can't have high school classes like that. And it's those things that take a reader out from your story, and it's like, hold up, this is fiction, and I can tell because this isn't right. And I know it happens a lot, and I know some people can overlook it, and I overlook it in a lot of cases too, but sometimes it's so right, you restrict what you don't, love everything. I mean, she was so good, but she couldn't be better, Alright, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna have a video for tomorrow, so this is all, whatever. On Wednesday today, right? Tomorrow's Thursday. Yeah. Oh, also, I'm redecorating my room. That's why my walls aren't blank. Yay. I have a lot of stuff. I can't wait till you come over. I have a new table I found, which I told you about. And I love these things. I have so many Jewish books on my bed. Oh my god. It's big. Can't wait to show you guys. But yeah, that's it. Bye.